Hello there, friends. Welcome to Start Early Today, your daily dose of mindfulness and positivity. Hope you're doing well wherever you may be. Hope you are being kind to yourself. May this season be a moment to soften that grip, soften the heart, and at the same time strengthening the back. That's the game of life, isn't it? To become soft in the right way and also become hard in the same way, to become not too overpowering, to be wise in allocating our energies and attention. How are you deploying your skills? How are you in relationship to where you want to go? How's the plan? Are you keeping track of the actions that bring you the most results? The most desired results? And the beauty of this thing, my friend, is you are the one to decide where your life is going. And it's in this constant alert assessment and constant looking in to what rings true and what is really important. Keeping the mind of an essentialist, only keeping what is essential and letting go of the things that are superfluous or the unnecessary. Shout out to Char Brew. We're having tea. Thanks for sharing this moment with me. And this is our moment to just check in with oneself. Just check in with yourself. We're still having some warm days despite our transition to winter. Or fall, if I may say. And the seasons of our lives are the seasons of the earth are also connected to seasons inside of you. Maybe it's a time for us to look back on the things that we have done and achieved, and to, as we talked about, the things that we desire that we have, to desire the things that we have, to acknowledge the truth of wholeness, that the part and the whole is one thing. And how does that ring true in your life? How do you see life as a whole? And if we know that it is whole and it is complete, that there's no really wrong thing ever happening, that each and every story or construct is just undergoing a process of understanding and completion, that everything is undergoing a process that will lead to revelation of more truths that will then shift our attention to a truer direction. All we can be is thankful for this process and this gift called life. And to know that we are the ones in charge, that we can decide on our life, on the consequences of our lives. Each and every action has a certain reaction. It's just cause and effect. So if we are to decide that we are open to collaborating, to learning, to connecting to others, the consequence of that is more growth, maybe a faster rate of growth, maybe an opening of a new world, and maybe an uncovering or a discovery of a version of yourself that is a possibility. For we all know that everything that all man that has ever achieved can be achieved in your own way. It is in your own style, the way you sing your song, the way you write your poems, the way you live your life. Make it pure, unadulterated, unfiltered. Let go of all the crud and complexity and let the simplicity of you arise. What are the things that make you feel truly alive? What is the legacy that you're gonna leave here? What are the things that we have been learning? Knowing that there's spirit and there's ego, and sometimes we live too much in the thinking, reason, and logic. It's good to try our best in the egoic world, but at the same time be open in the spirit world as well. Be open and surrendered to things that are unseen but felt. So keep that smile, keep that positive expectancy of the best. Make that persistent. And also be proficient in your learning, for there's no end to what we can learn. If you zoom in into your brain, you can see axioms, you can see lines of interconnected electricity. And it fires up and make new neural connections each time you try something new. Each time you practice a thought exercise. A good one is, what would it be like if I am such and such? For it is in the declaration of the present moment you create yourself, and all the subjective mind, your subconscious, the universe, they will all conspire after this declaration, and everything in your world will attract everything that is like unto itself. That which is like unto itself is drawn. It is a law. It is a law. It's called law of attraction, and everything vibrates and reverberates. Everything moves, but the direction, we need to point it somewhere. And to be at one with the Tao, that it is one big life, lifing itself. It is God and you are it and it is you. You are it and it is you. The drop of water is made up of the same thing as the ocean. And to know that we're all made up of the same stuff, that the air is made up of water too. It has certain elements of commonalities, that we are all made up of the same stuff, only varying in movement. It's just in the differentiation, in the way it reverberates and vibrates. That's why helium is different from hydrogen. And I'm listening to this book called The Beginning of Infinity by David Deutsch, as per recommended by Naval Ravikant. And I've been listening to a lot of Naval lately as well. That there are just three things in life. It's just your happiness is comprised of a peaceful mind, a fit body, and love, a happy home. And it all starts with an acceptance with yourself. Forgive yourself and do not look down on another, because anything and everything that you project outside is just the way you feel inside, the way you feel about yourself. If you get mad at somebody, or you feel this strong energy about somebody that he or she is such and such, he should be such and such like me, you're just talking to yourself. You're hurting yourself, for it is just the such and such in you that you deflect and project onto others because you don't want to acknowledge your shadow side. And that is basic, my friend. It is just basic psychology. And look into the dark triads as well. The level of your Machiavellianism, there are three levers that make up the triangle of the dark triad. Feel free to look it up. It's called the dark triad. It's slipping my mind right now, but it's just to get to know how the mind works, that we have leanings and we have patterns that has been passed down onto us, and we need not to react to them nor continue the pattern. Same goes with trauma and hurt. You can quit hurting yourself and quit feeling incomplete, that you're not good enough. That's a whole lot of... If it's working for you and you're addicted to it and you're liking it, feel free. But that's the beauty of life. Nobody can change you but you. Nobody can persuade you and save you but you. But I'm here to tell you that there's a whole new world, one of sweet, exciting beginnings, and you can build from good thought, and then another good thought. You start with gratitude, you start with desire, you envision. Can't be lazy, that's the work. The work is to imagine and just see the good in everything, because that's the truth. The word was God, and it's just good. Man started to think when man bit the apple of duality, and then evil came to be. The delusion that there's darkness, the delusion that things are wrong and unorganized. But give it a try, give it an experiment. Become an optimist or become a pessimist. It's up to you. Give it a try and jot down your feelings, your results. Because good energy creates more good energy, and creativity, it is in connecting to other minds. We're all one mind. It is oneness. It is co-creating. It is interbeingness. That you are all of this. You are what you see. You are what you scroll on social media, and you become what you and how you think about it. So be mindful of what you think, feel, and believe, for it becomes your reality. Everything is made up. And the beauty of it is you get to make it up. So have the confidence to decide if your world is going to be beautiful or ugly. There are two sides, or can I say, rise above the duality of these two sides and be at one. Be at one with the majesty of, just be thankful that you can be aware that we're just here as humans to learn as much as we can and to uplift humanity, to ease the suffering, to ease pain, not to escape it, not to run away from unpleasant emotions. Be curious about your emotions. Why do things get you mad or angry? What is this energy? And let it process through you. No feeling is ever wrong. It's there for a reason. It's there for you to understand it and utilize it towards the manifestation of something greater than what has been. What are you now? What were you yesterday? And what are you becoming? Where's the direction going? Journal it down, write some goals, and you'll find it. And the search never ends. And you'll never get it wrong. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. And it will never end, my friend. That's the beauty of life. As long as you're breathing, there's a mission here. You can always be better in a way of your choosing. So stop comparing, get serious in your evolution. It is your divine right to be royalty. By the way, how's the tea? How's the countertop? I have just organized the countertop, and we're gonna cook up some amazing dishes. We're focusing on tofu. What is in the calendar? We're doing tofu steak, Japanese tofu steak. We're gonna do tofu Japanese cheesecake. It's all in this tool called Rank IQ. I research on the things that are high ranking on the internet. It just means how many people are looking for it, and add my own flair to it so that I may be of service to you. See, just a simple preparation of a dish can be such a delight. Oh, how about a Chinese vegan steamed egg? I got some dashi on the cupboard. I think I'm gonna fill up on the pantry, maybe some sesame oil, some premium soy sauce, and mirin. It's sweetened rice vinegar from Japan. So paint your picture, cook your dish, run your mile, and watch the leaves fall, my friend. Feel free to go to startearlytoday.com. If you're liking these riffing on truths, feel free to share. Feel free to share it and participate in the comments. And let's grow this love, my friend. Let's grow this good vibration of truthfulness to oneself. The love for oneself, the love for life, and the willingness to do what it takes to make the most out of it. I'm rooting for you. Check me out on the Substack, on the Instagrams, and yeah, that's it. Gonna sip on the char brew. We're heading to Brooklyn to pick up some plates. You'll see it on my Instagram. I'll make a reel on it. It's called Noble Plates. That's the plate that Hetty McKinnon uses. She's the author of Tender Heart, my favorite cookbook, and my favorite chef on the New York Times. And it's just so nice to have some lovely online friends, kitchen friends, mindful friends. We're all just jamming it. And don't worry if you don't know it, ask ChatGPT. That's it. All the tools are there. And the world is just waiting for your touch, for you to put things together. And maybe you help a person or two. And that's how it starts. And then people will be awakened to truth and beauty. Can you imagine what you're gonna be in 5 years? A stronger, more organized, more beautiful. Come on. Come on. That's the best product I can sell you. Your future self. So close that gap, my friend. Your future self awaits. I'm just thankful to be here and to be alive. And I'm rooting for you. And high five to you. Peace.